Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. And today's my presentation is my speech is on the topic decoding COVID social economic problem, socio-economic problem. So COVID-19 is also a problem, and the COVID-19 pandemic emerged as world major issue. COVID-19 is the greatest test the world has faced since the end of World War II. And after the COVID-19, we all faced lots of problems. Like it comes at the point that none of the countries on the earth are not ready to test it. Nevertheless, a statue of the country neither developed nor poor. And after the COVID-19, we felt lots of problems like the people who were the businessmen who also felt the problem. The small businessmen have lots of challenge that they faced it. And COVID-19 is a global health crisis, killing people and spreading human suffering across regions. This outbreak won significant impact to all sort of sectors, including security also. There are winners and losers since the Pandora virus box has opened. The world focus has to securing the health and the food industry rather than competition capital base. The outcome understanding the impact and the threat of COVID-19 is to world security was intended to help government and policy makers. And not only the policy maker, everyone who are in the world and who are in our country, they all felt the problem of the corona because they do not know that this problem what come in our country. And after that, many of the people have lots of problem. And lastly, I conclude my topic by saying that many people have their sorted down by this crisis, and they felt lots of problems. They felt lots of economic problems, social problem, and many people were dead due to the fear of corona. So that's a very major
many people
problem.
were dead.
Yeah, who were dead.
Many people died.
Sorry, many people died.
स्पीच बहुत छोटा है.
2 मिनट आपने बोला था मैंने मैं 2.5 मिनट का
तो और एग्जांपल दिया केस स्टडी होता है ना किसने नौकरी खो दी, किसके बच्चे को प्रॉब्लम हुई, किसकी जान गई, किसने नौकरी खोने के बाद क्या हुआ, फैमिली में क्या हुआ. इसको एक तरह के एक केस स्टडी एक स्टोरी बनाओ, एक इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी बनाओ, है ना.
मैं स्टोरी बनाया थे मैं दो में आपको 5 मिनट से वॉक में चला
क्या
5 मिनट से वॉक में चला
जाने दो, कोई दिक्कत
नहीं.
इसको कंसाइज कर देंगे एक केस स्टडी के साथ देखा तो
अभी भी हो जाएगा. वैसे स्टडी को हम देखते थे तो उसमें बना सकते देखना कि आप फिट किए हुए हैं,
देखना क्या बनाने के आपको जाके. और ये people think people and everyone के साथ हमेशा सिमिलर होना है.
एक्चुअली हो चुका है इसलिए मैं हैड लगा.
everyone had और BBM College में पता है सर कैसे मैं माही को क्यों बोल नहीं पा रहा हूँ. शॉर्टलिस्टेड ही है बच्चे. अलीशा को अपने क्लास की गरिमा, अपने सिमेज की गरिमा रखना चाहिए. अपनी गरिमा तो है ही है, सिमेज की, अपने क्लास की. अब ऐसे बच्चे नहीं बोलेंगे तो कौन बोलेगा. एक बात बोल कर यार हमारी आईडी मॉडल ना कोई एग्जाम है ना कोई प्रेशर है, सारा एड ऑन क्लासेस चल रहा है, एक दो क्लास हमारा चल रहा है. कितनी सारा क्लास चल रहा है, शिफ्ट का चल रहा है, कोई प्रेशर ही नहीं अभी इस वक्त. अभी इज द राइट टाइम फॉर सच थिंग्स.
Good morning, everyone. The topic of my speech is post-COVID socio-economic problem. COVID-19 has made huge impact on our society as well as the economy of our country. We have been suffering from mental and physical problems as well. It is a global challenge which has infected and killed many people worldwide. Many multinational companies have closed down, many people have become unemployed. There are many families who have become homeless.
Many families who have families
who have become homeless. Especially the labor class people has lost their job, due to which some of them has committed suicide also. Workers who had gone abroad had come back home without any transportation. We cannot imagine that how they came back their home. Many of them died also because they couldn't cope up with that pain and stress. Doctors who had played the role of God at that time was working over day and nights without taking rest. Many doctors had also lost their life while saving the life of others. Many people had lost their loved ones. Celebrities has committed suicide due to lack of jobs. But in IT sector, there is a development also. Now we are more digitalized as compared to before. That's all.
One page में 1 minute नंबर होता है और टाइप को डिस्कस का ठीक है आप लोग है ना फेस ऑफ सिविल हट रहा है क्या बात का डिमोटिवेशन तो हमको नहीं पता है ऑनलाइन आराम था तो जो सर का हम लोग देखिए बावजूद इसके और अभी सर का जो इंटरेस्ट है ना सिर्फ एडवांस क्लास सिर्फ और सिर्फ एडवांस क्लास और सब्जेक्ट कितना रहता है उसको कितना लोग पढ़ाए आई डोंट नो कोई फ्रेम नहीं रहता है for you to improve, especially students of BBA, BBM, other classes लगाए जा रहा है. Classes like time management, classes like power of habits. English पता चाहिए आपको काम आएगा. लेकिन adult classes बिल्कुल भर दिया गया है, so that you can see yourself improving not only your academics but in your personality. Content was coverage karo, and Anisha of course selected all this. And I want to talk to Maggie. What is her status? Brother, sister. कल के दिन में आती है क्या? She is not coming at all. चलिए और कौन भी interested? और नीरज को पब्लिक स्पीकिंग से डर लगता नहीं है पूरे इंस्पायरो में इतने लोगों के सामने एक औरत गा ले सकता है संजना मैम के साथ
जोरदार कर
कोई भी ऑडियंस है चाहे कोई भी आईएएस ऑफिसर है चाहे कोई मिनिस्टर है मान्या है लीडर जॉब बेच वाले दे आर एजुकेशन जब भी मैंने फोन किया है they are always ready. एक बहुत बड़ी बात सिविलियन के लिए ये होती है जब भी फोन किया गया है कि जरूरत है मेरे लोगों की ये लोग चले आते हैं और जब भी शेयर एक बार हुआ था कि डॉक्टर सर भी करना मैम आप बहुत अच्छा गाते हो ताकि सर कहे बुला रहे बच्चों को मत बुलाइए आप ही गाइए क्या है? मैंने कहा कि कोई बच्चों का चाप नहीं लेगा, हम सभी का स्वागत करें. So I wrote it, Maya and Dheeraj, and they sweetingly, deliberately I called them and they agreed.
उस दिन के लिए आज
And Dheeraj की English भी अच्छी है. जिस किसी को भी पब्लिक फियर नहीं रहता है, they can be very good performers. वहाँ जाके के घबरा आपको आपके अपने क्लास में मैं वहाँ बुलाती हूँ तो आपको प्रॉब्लम होती है. You get nervous? आप भी तो होते हैं नहीं जब बोले पता नहीं कोई जगह है जहाँ हमारे काम ये लोग
In COVID, there were tons of problems that occurred, and every people had faced some problem. But the biggest problem that the country faced, as well as the people of the nation, was the financial crisis. There were people who were working in restaurant, bank, and working as a labor. The person who were having government jobs, they didn't face any problem much. But the person who were working in bank, restaurant, and in other places, they faced a very big problem because they lost their jobs. Because when government announced lockdown and about the COVID crisis, people thought that it will last only 1 or 2 weeks, and then everything will be fine. But what COVID has done to the world, no one was ready for that. The labor who were working in other states had nothing to eat and didn't have any money to pay rent in other states where they were living. They had to go at their hometown, and there were no vehicles running on the roads. Not even the train were running. So they have to go by their foot because they didn't have any option.
They have to go on foot.
On foot because they didn't have any option. So, and many died because of COVID, because many were facing COVID, and many didn't have food to eat because of lack of money, because they didn't have any work. Also, when I was at my home, I thought that the crisis will go after 2 or 3 weeks, and everything will be fine after that. And I was enjoying at my home. But when I went out for buying something, then I saw what the condition was outside. The condition was very bad. The shop that I was seeing full of products and everything, it was empty. And then I got to know what the condition of the world is going on. It was all empty, and I was in tension that how the world will survive, and what will be the GDP of the country is going down. And the GDP of the country was getting day by day very bad. And the government were trying their best to normalize the country condition, and they were giving hope to the people that everything will be fine. But they themselves didn't know that how this condition will improve and what will be happening in future. And many persons who were working in private company, they also lost their jobs because their owner didn't have money to pay them, because the restaurants and other
money came, salaries came in.
Yes.
Installments.
Yes, because their owner didn't have money to pay to their workers. So that's all from my side. Thank you.
To conclude, I would like to say that. To conclude, finally, I would like to say that I end my speech with these words. Okay. That's it, and that's all. Finally, I want to say
Finally, I want to say thank you.
थैंक यू नहीं, एक लाइन बोल देते हैं, थैंक यू बाद में।
Finally, I want to say, stay safe. Stay healthy.
सोशल इकोनॉमिक प्रॉब्लम का एक पॉइंट जो तुम हाईलाइट करना चाहते हो उसको बोल करके फाइनली आई वुड लाइक टू से दैट people did not have salaries, people did not have food, people did not have hope, and there was no life left. एक कोट
But
कोई स्पीच आप देंगे ना, एंडिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, बिगिनिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। एक धमाकेदार कोट लेकर के करोगे पीछे का, जिंदगी ना सैलरी थी, ना जिंदगी थी, ना उम्मीद थी।
हिंदी बोले, हिंदी बोल।
तो फिर मैंने उसको हिंदी में इंग्लिश में बोला, हाँ बोल, अरे तो हमारे कहानी लिखने में पोएट्री लिखता ही है, बस एक पोएट्री कंपटीशन नहीं करा था, बहुत सारे एजेंडा लेके चले। I have something for everybody. म्यूजिक भी करना है, महफिल करना है, सिंगर्स फ्रॉम ऑल ओवर, वेलकमिंग द प्रिंट।
Thank you, everyone.
मीरा तो बहुत हमने कहा कॉन्फिडेंट लड़का है ये जो इतने लोग के सामने जो माइक पकड़े ये गाना लगाता है, दिस हैज मेड हिम वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट। जैसे छाया पे कोई चिकन टेंशन नहीं है और आपका मत बोलो सिंगिंग में तो सिंगिंग में भी हम करा रहे हैं, फ्रेशर्स पार्टी कराई है इसमें, वेलकमिंग द फ्रेशर्स। कोई जो गाना है वो
Good morning, everyone. My name is Chandra. I am from BBA third semester, and today I am presenting speech on the topic post-socio-COVID problems. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused a massive economic shock across the world due to business interruption and shutdowns from social distancing measures. To evaluate the socio-economic impact of COVID-19 on individuals, a microeconomic model is developed to estimate the direct impact of distancing on household income, savings, consumptions, and poverty. The dramatic spread of COVID-19 has threatened human lives, disrupted livelihoods, and affected trade, economy, and business across the globe. Although all countries have faced difficulties due to COVID-19, South Asian countries in particular have had to deal with a more challenging situation due to their large population, weak health facilities, high poverty rates, low socio-economic condition, poor social protection system, limited access to water and sanitation, and inadequate living space necessary to maintain physical distancing and take other required measures to contain this pandemic. The analysis revealed that COVID-19 is likely to affect economic growth, increase physical deficit and monetary burden, increase the risk of macroeconomic instability, etc. There were many celebrities who also committed suicide due to their financial crisis and mental instability. There were also many heroes who helped poor people by providing food, by providing transport facilities, at last, I would like to say, today we have the fear of COVID, so we should help people who are suffering from mental instability, who are suffering from financial crisis. We should help them, we should support them, and stay safe. Thank you.
कम से कम 2-2.5 मिनट होना चाहिए। आगे कोई कैसा मैनेजर बनने वाला आगे entire class public speaking से बात की क्यों? उसको चांस मिल रहा है, उसको कितना चला जाना है? वो यार पहली बार इनको थोड़े मारे आएंगे। तो लोग कौन क्या बोलते हैं? सबके लिए होना चाहिए। ये नहीं कर पाओगे, ये नहीं कर पाओगे तो क्या होगा? होगा क्या? इन्हीं कारणों से ये जागरूक कर जाएगा। एक आदमी को कौन आता है? 20 काम हो जाता है। तो देखो ना, इसका भी कनेक्ट जॉब है। और हम फैमिली तो लगता है वो भी कर, वो भी करेगा। फिर किसी क्लास में बैठ के लेक्चर नहीं करोगे। Only attending lectures will develop your personality. Yes. बारिश होती है ना तो नीचे आए होते हैं, नीचे आते हैं, आगे बढ़ जाते हैं। ये तो भाई कहते हैं छाता लेके बैठा रहना है, वो तो उनका सब कुछ कर ही नहीं सकता है। वो बड़ी ज्ञान है जो घर के अंदर ही छाते के अंदर छुपे हुए हैं बैठे। अब ये मन कहो कि कोविड वजह से सही जैसे पर्सनालिटी को डेवलप करना है ना। चलिए कॉन्वर्सेशन वर्कआउट आप लोग ऑलरेडी हो रहा है ना? वो भी आप ग्रुप में बैठ के करते हैं। Is anybody coming on the podium to say something? No one.